We are a couple in our 50s, slow traveling through Europe with our 10-year-old dog Dory and sharing our adventures along the way. Our journey blends month-long stays where we settle in, live like locals, with shorter trips to iconic tourist spots. This mix gives us a unique perspective on life on the road, and we're excited to bring you along for the ride. In this video, we are sharing our experiences from spending 5 weeks in Tirana, Albania during February and March 2025. We'll also break down our expenses to give you a clear idea of the cost of slow travel in Tirana. Winter in Albania is mild. When we arrived, the sun was shining, and for most of our stay, we enjoyed plenty of clear, sunny days. There were a few cooler days and a couple of rainy ones, but overall, the weather was pleasant. To put it in perspective, what Albanians consider cold is nothing like the winters we experienced in Colorado, where we lived for 14 years. In Tirana, winter temperatures usually hover in the high 40s to low 50s Fahrenheit, around 8 to 12 degrees Celsius. That means no heavy coats, no freezing temperatures, and definitely no snow shovels needed. Tirana is not a tourist city, but it's a great fit for slow travelers. It's the kind of place where you can work while exploring the city at your own pace. We love wandering through its charming streets, admiring the colorful buildings and street art. From the moment we arrived, we could feel Tirana's vibrant energy. The wide streets buzzed with activity, cafes and restaurants were packed with locals, and people strolled through the city, creating a warm and welcoming atmosphere. That lively spirit stayed with us throughout our stay, making Tirana an exciting and enjoyable place to explore. This was the first time we arrived in a new place and instantly felt at home. We completely fell in love with the city and enjoyed every single moment we spent there. When it was time to leave, let's just say there were some tears, though not from me. Many people in Tirana speak English, and even those with limited English will find a way to communicate. The locals are friendly and welcoming, making interactions easy and pleasant. Locals in Tirana often say their motto is to live and let live, a mindset that many believe contributes to the city's safe and welcoming atmosphere. Tirana is home to a diverse population, with the majority identifying as Muslim, followed by Catholics and other religious groups. Despite this mix, there are no noticeable religious tensions, something that sets it apart from many other countries with diverse faith communities. While we were in Tirana, Ramadan began. But you would not have known it just by walking around. Restaurants were still busy during the day, supermarkets operated as usual, and daily life carried on like any other time of the year. The city's openness and relaxed approach to religious diversity make it a truly unique and inclusive place. If you have ever been to New York City, you know how Central Park offers a peaceful escape from the city's fast pace. Tirana has its own version of that, on a smaller scale, thanks to Tirana Park. This beautiful green space features scenic walking trails and an artificial lake, making it the perfect spot to relax and unwind. We made it a habit to walk there at least once a week, sometimes with our dog, sometimes just to enjoy the fresh air and peaceful surroundings. As we wandered through the city, we noticed several uniquely designed buildings. Do you see the head in this one? We walked past it every day, admiring its interesting design. But it wasn't until nearly 2 weeks later, while taking a picture, that we realized it was actually shaped like a head. We were honestly surprised and impressed by how much street art we found here. From colorful murals and striking statues to beautifully designed buildings, the city had more artistic touches than we expected. Tirana's streets are often busy with cars, leading to frequent traffic jams, but having your own vehicle isn't necessary. The city is highly walkable, with plenty of bike lanes, and public buses provide an affordable and convenient way to get around, costing just 40 leks per ride. Many locals take advantage of the bike lanes or rely on public transport, proving that getting around without a car is both easy and practical. We were happy to discover a dog park in Tirana Park, and our dog, Dory, absolutely loved it. She got to enjoy it several times a week, running around and making new friends. It was also a pleasure meeting local dog owners and hearing about their experiences. Connecting with them gave us great insight into what it's like to have a dog in Albania. We're actually planning a full video about dog life in Albania, so if you're a fellow dog lover, stay tuned for that. Our apartment was in a perfect spot, right in the city center and just a short walk from Skanderbeg Square, the Pyramid, coffee shops, restaurants, vegetable vendors, supermarkets, and even a dog park. Since we stayed for over 28 days, we got a long-term stay discount on our Airbnb, bringing the total cost to $1,465.25. That price also included weekly cleaning, which we added on. Fresh fruits and vegetables are everywhere. Street vendors line the streets, offering local produce that's full of flavor and aroma. Not only does everything taste great, but it's also incredibly affordable, something we'll definitely miss after leaving Albania. While supermarkets do sell fruits and vegetables, their prices are noticeably higher. As for freshness, we can't say we've never bought produce from a supermarket here. Looking for American groceries in Albania? Baranesha and Big Market have you covered. Since everything is imported, prices are on the higher side, but if you're craving a taste of home, it's still way cheaper than a flight back to the US to stock up. For the entire stay, our total grocery expenses came to $728.37. Tirana is filled with restaurants and coffee shops, and it's clear that locals love dining out. The city has a vibrant food scene, with people enjoying meals and coffee at all hours of the day. If you're an American craving some classic comfort food, don't worry. Tirana has you covered. You'll find familiar favorites like Burger King, KFC, and Pizza Hut. We enjoyed dining out and trying local food during our stay. In total, we spent $620.33 on restaurants and coffee. One of Tirana's top attractions is the Dajti Express cable car, offering a scenic 15-minute ride each way. We were lucky to visit on a clear day, making the panoramic views truly spectacular. The experience was well worth it, with round-trip tickets costing $29.43. We used taxis a few times during our trip, first for a ride from Durrës to Tirana and later for trips to and from the Dajti Express. In total, our transportation costs in Tirana came to $55.65. When we stay in a place for a month, we make it a point to go to the gym regularly. The gym we found in Tirana was just a few minutes' walk from our apartment. It had a large selection of free weights and machines, and it was incredibly clean and well organized. The total cost of the gym for a month was $90.30. For miscellaneous expenses, we bought a pair of sneakers and dog toys, which totaled $72.59. To keep our marriage running smoothly, Galit made a strategic investment, a co-working space for me. It got me out of the house, and at $160.02 for a one-month pass, we'd say it was money well spent. After all, we're still together. Jokes aside, I really wanted a comfortable, dedicated workspace with a good chair and a proper desk. I was happy to find Kulab, a cozy and well-equipped co-working space just steps from Skanderbeg Square. It turned out to be the perfect spot to stay productive while being right in the heart of the city. Our total cost of living in Tirana for 5 weeks was $3,236.94, which averages about $92 per day. Tirana is a fantastic destination for slow travelers looking for affordability, comfort, and a unique experience. The city has a lively cafe culture, fresh and budget-friendly local produce, and a welcoming atmosphere that makes it easy to settle in and enjoy life at a relaxed pace. With high-speed internet, plenty of English-speaking locals, and a friendly community, staying connected and feeling at home is effortless. Plus, Tirana beautifully blends history, culture, and modern conveniences, all without the high costs, making it a great choice for an enriching and budget-friendly slow travel experience. We enjoyed our time in Tirana so much that we're already planning to come back next year, this time for a longer stay. If you're looking for an affordable, welcoming place to work, explore, and experience a slower pace of travel, we highly recommend Tirana. Stay tuned for our next video, where we will explore another European city as slow travelers. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel.